cold night. The snow's going or gone, and the bloody cold rain comes. Eh? Can't win, can you? So tonight, what are the odds from Magic Rock Brewing? It is Magic Rock, isn't it? Right, I know. It's a DDH double dry hopped DIPA, double India Pale Ale. And if you're not used to those names, it's a strange world, isn't it? You know, if you're used to, good evening. I've just heard it go off. Oh, it's a Coden today. Yeah, I wasn't feeling it. Then I've just done a beer review, and I thought, sorry, I'll do a live. Good evening. So an 8.3% double dry hopped double IPA from Magic Rock. Yeah, I was sat on the settee. I got a bit wet at work because of the rain, lying there thinking, I can't be bothered. Good evening. I'm not sure, you know. It's either Tesco's or Morrison's. Yeah, it's definitely up my street. Definitely. Yeah, so I'm sitting on the settee trying to get warm, and it's got to be Tesco's or Morrison's. It certainly ain't bloody Asda. And Sainsbury's, no, it's not them. And then I come down the shed. I've just done one beer review, and then I thought, yeah, let's do it. Let's do a live then. I'm in the mood now. Morrison's. So yeah, lovely. I don't know nothing about the beer, apart from the fact it's an IPA. Obviously yellowish pour, white head. Obviously it's hazy, so I presume it's going to be juicy. Very hoppy aroma, very hoppy tropical aroma. There's a lot of these type of beers. Good evening. Yeah, never had it before, so yeah, looking forward to this. DDH is double dry hopped. I had to look it up, you know, once. What the bloody hell does DDH mean? And obviously DIPA is double IPA. I did see a beer the other day that was a good evening. A quadruple IPA. Can't remember where I've seen it. I remember reading it about it or something. Quadruple IPA, you're looking at about 12% for that. Yeah, there's so many IPAs these days. Tiny Rebel have got a Snowball IPA. I think it's just taking the name to, you know, the piss to the name, isn't it? Everyone will come out with their own version of an IPA soon. Oh, that's got some fantastic taste to it. Very juicy. I thought there'd been some new marmalade. We'll have to check that out. I thought there'd been some new cans on today, because I looked and I thought, are these new or not? I'm waiting for the well, there's black IPAs. I drank a white gold IPA the other day. Sadler's have done a red IPA. Like I say, everyone's got their own version of an IPA. Marmalade, you say? It's definitely got some flavour to it. Really good flavour. On the nose, it was very tropically. On the taste, I can't get the tropical so much. It's not citrusy I'm getting. Although, it's never easy sometimes picking out. Good evening. I've got it in my shed fridge. It's like a fridge down here. I know it's bad. It's mad, isn't it? Some of the colours. Tesco's, right. I'm not getting 8.3%. I bet I will when I get up to the house, but it tastes like a 5.5%, 6%. It's funny, isn't it? How you can be bamboozled by strengths. I mean, I've just drank a beer, this one. I've just drank that. 4.3%, but it tasted like a 5.5 to me. So it just goes to show you that not always are we right, you know. And yet some ABVs you can pick off straight away. You know, it tastes like what it's meant to be. I do find that these fruity ones, Thornbridge Brewery, they bought one called Yellow Moo out, Yellow Moo, and that was 7.2 or 7.4%. And I could only taste about 5% out of it. 8.3, I know. Lovely. Might sleep well tonight. I've had 2 nights on the road where I've not slept brilliantly, so, and I've not drank a lot either, which I think that's the, there's a balance, isn't there, of drinking too much and feeling shit the next morning, and not drinking enough and not getting a good night's sleep. Yeah. The Green Curve Queek. I think I had that last week, didn't I? No, that didn't last very long at all, the Thornbridge. Bloody hell, it was gone within a few hours. They must have only had so many cans, or because of the price, it was only like £3. £3 for 10% is an amazing price. And what you'll find is people will see that and they'll buy 10 or 12 cans in one go. Which, if it's something that you really, really like, you would do, wouldn't you? You know, I mean, these days I only tend to buy one of each, unless it's something that ticks the boxes and I've already had it and I know it's a great beer. Then I'll go and buy a few more, but never more than a few. I still want Shepherd Neame's Christmas Ale, but Christmas is gone now. But it's still a fantastic beer for 7% beer. I'll get it one day. Hopefully before next Christmas. Yeah, it didn't last long at all. Good evening. Ooh. Good evening. I'm supposed to get. I'm waiting for some pennies to come off the internet. So when they do, I'm going to keep an eye on low cost. And it is a very nice beer. Not getting the 8.3 at all. No, what I've got something wrong with my flipping top gum, so we don't feel right. Good evening. Oh, very good, thank you. I'm struggling to pick out the actual taste, and I'm not getting the 8.3 anywhere near that. But a very nice beer nonetheless. I need to go along all the supermarkets and look at what the supermarkets have got and actually search on my reviews to make sure they haven't reviewed the bugger already. And yeah, it don't taste like 8.3. If I'd have known this, if someone said to me, drink that, what ABV? 5.5, nowhere near the 8.3. And I've had them before. Some of these IPAs, no, I never note my scores. No, I wish I did actually. But I'd have to go back and look through 2,000 videos to go and note all my scores. So no, I can only remember certain things. I would think that come April, May time, there'll be a range review in all the supermarkets. I would think, unless they're waiting for coronavirus to do one, so they can change a lot of things. But I mean, Tesco, my local Tesco's Extra, they've shrunk the beer section down. God, that's an odd question. Rate a beer 5 out of 5. It would have to be beyond amazing and tick my boxes. and maybe it wouldn't tick other people's boxes. I don't watch them sort of things, so I want them. You have to be careful with phones. What happened on my phone the other week? Something came up, and the internet came on, and a site came on that shouldn't have been on my bloody phone. And the wife says, "What's that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I didn't put the fucker on." So now you have to. Sometimes you have to be very careful with what you have on your phone, and that's as far as I'm saying. Don't want one of my mates fucking blabbing and put me in the shit. But yeah, you have to be careful what you have on your phone. Yeah, ooh. Regarding certain sites, that is. Luckily, most of the stuff on my phone's about beer, so it's a bit boring to my wife. I do get hints of marmalade with this. I got a very strong hoppy nose, hoppy and tropical straight away. It was like woof. Still not getting the 8.3, not by a long way. Nose is more subdued now. It's quite weak on the nose now. But the taste is amazing. It's absolutely beautiful taste. And Magic Rock, all their beers look the same, don't they? They've all got this quirky looking can design. I mean, I think I've got 1, 2, 3. Only 3 more. Well, about 4 or 5 more, to be fair. Oh. Yes, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what Low Cost put on their site this week. And but trying to be there, obviously they're a very popular site, so it's ordering at the right time and watching out for when new stuff goes on. Because obviously the shops, there's nothing new in the shops. I've been to Lidl tonight. There's nothing new in Lidl. B&M had 3 new the other day. Tesco's have not had anything new for a while. Morrison's have got nothing new. Sainsbury's, I went there the other day. And those McKellar ones you're on about, there's 2 McKellars. They want in my Sainsbury's. So, and it's a big Sainsbury's. So yeah, the only place I haven't been to at the local ones is Home Bargains. And we might go tomorrow night because the wife wants some ice and sugar, as you do. The only other one I haven't been to is Waitrose, but we haven't got a local Waitrose these days. And Ocado, you can't get a flipping, you can't get an order on Ocado for love nor money since lockdown again. So tonight, steak pie that is, mashed tater, gravy. Job's a good one. Oh, and a bit of veg. Going healthy for once. Get me 5 a day. Once every 2 weeks. Can you imagine if you bought out a beer that was actually 5 a day with fruit? It'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Getting pissed, having your 5 a day and being totally exonerated for it. That bites me 5 a day. Yeah, some 10% triple IPA or something. Now I'm starting to feel the strength. Whoa. That 8.3% is extremely deceptive. Wow. So the last beer was 4.3% and it tasted like a 5.5%. This is an 8.3. It tastes like a 5%. It's ridiculous sometimes how beers can be so deceptive. I've drank a 14% at Robin Hood Beer Festival before, rather, and that tasted like a 14%. Yeah, I drank it, and I can't remember if I had a third of a pint or half a pint. Knowing me being a I'd have had half a pint, and I walked away from the table, tanked, and After that, I struggled because I was already half pissed. And I'd already had a couple of beers before we met up for Dutch Courage, as it were. So trying to pick out flavours. Into pineapple in there, maybe. I certainly get that marmalade, hint of marmalade. So it's a fantastic tasting beer. On the taste side of things alone, it hits the spot. Even if you can't get what you're tasting, let's be fair, not all of us do. You know, there's lots of beers where you look at Hobgoblin. On the bottle it says bugger all about banana, and yet I read a review and it said there's banana in it, and I knew there was a taste. There's a lot of beers you taste and you don't know what you're tasting. You're there and you think, well, it tastes nice, but I ain't got a clue what it is. And sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. And that's the great thing about, you know, reviewing beers even, but certainly tasting beers, sitting there in a pub trying to pick out the tastes. I mean, some people might be able to pick out. I've been on Beer Advocate and some other beer review websites, and they can pick out the taste something amazing. And then you go on and you think, yeah, but I can't pick any of them tastes out. So either you're talking at your backside, or you've ate something before, and that's coming into the taste. I mean, there's beers I've had where I can taste nuts, and I don't eat nuts. So to taste nuts, you know, it's there's obviously some sort of nutty taste in the beer. Then again, I used to work on the Arboretum. There's a lot of people tasting nuts on there, but not the sort of nuts that I'm on about. I don't even want to think about that. Disgusting. The strength towards the end, the strength starts to get you. I can feel it in my voice. And I've got a nice 2 litre bottle of American oak aged rum ale sitting in the house. It's warmed up since yesterday, so it's just at that temperature where it's, you know, it's nice, it's ready to drink, and lovely room temperature. I had some last night, to be fair, and it helped me sleep. And yeah, I knew about it this morning. It gives you severe wind, but yeah, good thing I work on my own. So, what are the odds? A double dry hop, double IPA for Magic Rock. For me, obviously like a yellowish pour, hazy yellow pour, whitehead. Very strong, hoppy, tropical nose. On the taste, well, certainly on the ABV, it says 8.3%. You won't get an 8.3. Certainly not at the start. Towards the end, you start to feel it. Depends what you've drank before. But, and it also, you know, some people can get drunk on fruit ciders, the 4% fruit ciders, God knows how, but they do. And this is definitely more of a fruity beer. There are hints of marmalade in there. I definitely got pineapple. There are other tropical elements in there. It's more of a tropical beer. It's not a citrusy beer. That's all I can say. Am I right or wrong? God knows. I'll have to check the website later just to make sure that I am right or wrong. But yeah, absolutely cracking beer. Taste-wise, immense. Even if you can't get what you're tasting, you'll love the beer itself. And that's what it's all about. You know, it's all about the beer. Does it taste good? Hell yes. Does it smell good? Yeah. Certainly at the beginning. Halfway down, the aroma's basically gone. You know, it's more subdued. But a great beer throughout. And bloody hell, I feel walloped now. Oh shit. So at the start, it doesn't get you. Towards the end, wallop him. Now I've got to walk up the arse, and although I might have a chocolate rum snifter before I go up. Sod it, eh? Wife's cooking, I ain't got to cook tonight. I can just lay on the settee, put the quilt on me and watch TV. Out of 5. Wow. Ooh. Interesting. You know, there's a lot of beers that taste the same in the market these days. There's not many that are truly iconically different. This falls into the former rather than the latter. But saying that, you know, it is a very good beer. And Magic Rock, they make some outstanding beers. Over the last 2 years, they've really come to the national stage. Whereas Brewdog have been there since 2010, since when I was at Sainsbury's. You know, they came in very, very, you know, pretty much soon after I got to Sainsbury's. These like Northern Monk, Siren, you know, and a few others have really come to the front in the last couple of years. And it's a cracker of a beer. Out of 5 then, for me. 4.57 out of 5. Yeah, really nice beer. And now I'm starting to feel that ABV, 8.3%. Oh. And that's it for this beer review. Thank you everyone for watching and commenting and subscribing. And time to go up the arse, chill out and watch some TV and try not to fall asleep too early. Although I've got some emails to reply to. And get some pennies in. Get some, hopefully get an order in sometime soon. I've got some orders that I want to get in. And some beers I do want to try. But yeah, that's it for this review. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers.